This week I was thinking about two ideas that I wanted to share with you. The first is exercise and sport. I meet a lot of people that think that exercise and sport are kind of the same thing. Like they talk about what they're doing around their house, whether it's gardening or cleaning the house or doing things like that as being exercise. They're out getting exercise because they're moving and being mobile. And I understand that is a general way of looking at things, but I would offer you a slightly different way of defining things, which is that sport is how you express your fitness. It's what you're doing when you have no goal of actually improving your well-being and you're not focused on form and improving athletic performance or mobility or things like that. To me, those are exercise when you're trying to actually improve a measurable quality of your movement or capacity. Sport is how you express that. That's when you're cleaning the house. That's when you're gardening. That's when you're doing something like that. And so I wanted to give you that first because the next thing, if you can see things through that frame, the next thing that I really like is something a client said to me recently. And I guess they'd had some people where he worked who'd come in and shared this, and they were focused on health with the idea of working with large corporations, particularly people that are extraordinarily physically active. This client did work that involved, he worked for different companies over the years, but they involved things like lifting kegs and lifting large water jugs. So, what this group did that came in to try to help this company to make it so their employees could stay healthy, stay active, and make sure that they're taking care of their bodies, not just putting them through all this repetitive motion and abuse from their daily work, to try to like help them to learn how to exercise and balance their body out, get massage, take care of yourself. What they did is they started referring to people as industrial athletes. And I think that that is a brilliant way to phrase things. Now, it might be difficult for somebody to think of themselves as an athlete when what they're doing is sitting at a desk. But I 100% can tell you that sitting at your desk, driving a truck, things like this, where you might be sedentary for a long period of time, that takes a toll on your body. That is a repetitive use of your body. Just sitting in that position every single day. Maybe you're not turning the same crank on a machine, but you basically are. So we need to kind of take a look at that and say, are we treating ourselves as we would if we were having to go and perform at a high level of athletic capacity? And if we have our readiness at that level, then our body is actually on our side. We don't have the aches, the pains, less headaches, less back pain, things that make it so it's hard to focus and do our job effectively. So if we can get rid of those issues by treating ourselves like athletes and training for whatever our job is, whether it is lifting kegs or whether it is flying a desk, there is a way to kind of re-angle the way that you look at yourself and make sure that you get the exercise that you need to compete like an athlete, even if it's just with yourself, for the performance of your team every single time you go to work. So that's what I've been thinking about this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know down in the comments what you think about that. If you've got any other kind of shifts that you've had that have really helped your perspectives on how to take care of yourself and how to view what you need to do for yourself with a different priority level, then I would love to hear it. All right. Love y'all. Take care.